Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, and welcome to this huge bull run update on 1inch. A crypto you might not know, but it's it's actually an amazing platform. I use the platform quite a bit. It's a decentralized exchange aggregator, so you can get some great fees and some great swaps on there. But that's not what we'll talk about in this video. In this video, we'll talk about this amazing move we've started on Saturday, or kind of Friday night. And ever since, we have rallied about 80%, 81%, even 82% at the top. So we'll talk about what's going on, first of all. And then second of all, what can you expect in terms of the price? Are there any trades I would take, for example, that kind of thing? So that's what we'll talk about. Before we dive into that, though, if you want to receive daily trading signals, for example, perhaps also on 1inch, I have been looking at it quite a bit today. And over the last couple of days, I'm following it. So if you're interested in that, then check out the links down in the description or the pinned comment. But for now, let's get into 1inch. So to start off with what is going on, like I said, 1inch, great project. However, this move is 100% manipulated. You can see that the volume right now has gone up to $500 million. We haven't seen that volume in the last time we saw that volume is very, very long ago. And that is because it's manipulated. If you take a look at where the volume is coming from, you can see that almost 60% is coming from BYBIT. Historically, if that's the case, you will have a rally followed by a crash. Now, the most difficult thing is, when will that crash come? And personally, I would like my number one trick with this is that it's going to be bullish until you get bearish confirmation. So right now, for example, we've actually hit, we're going to zoom out to the daily time frame. We hit a significant resistance level around 58 cents, but I wouldn't short here yet until we get some real bearish confirmation. So for me, that would mean that, it looks quite likely, and we have already been doing that, but it looks quite likely we'll get some more resistance from here. As long as we're still above 50 cents, I would still say that we're bullish, and it's most likely that we'll get up to 65 cents, which is the next key level, as you can also see here on the chart historically. With a chance to spike all the way up to $68 cents, excuse me. So that's still, at this point in time, this still looks like the most likely scenario. That will get a bit of a pullback, which we arguably already had, and that will move up towards that 65 cents area. That looks like the most likely scenario, but like I said, it's waiting until we get that bearish confirmation. So right now, if we would drop down to 50 cents, and actually break down below that level between the 382 FIB and that 50 cents area, then I would actually consider going short from there and taking it all the way down to 41 cents. Because that actually, it looks quite, usually we actually drop down all the way to the bottom again after the manipulation is done. But the market right now is also quite strong. So it doesn't necessarily need to happen. It could also be that we end up a bit higher than where we started, because in the end, quite a lot of people buy in. So that could happen. Like I said, for now, it's still the most likely scenario that we'll get up to 65 cents. And then if we're at 65 cents, the level to break would probably be right here around 55 cents. So if we're up there, as long as we're above 55 cents, we're bullish. But if from there we will drop down below 55 cents, then that's bearish confirmation, and it's more likely that will drop. You see the logic? I'm trying to get it right here. If you don't, let me know down in the comments. I'll try to explain it a bit more. But it's basically, if a coin is manipulated like this, it's waiting for bearish confirmation. The ideal bearish confirmation is a bearish breakout, so that we really close below it on the 4-hour time frame of the 382 FIB or a different major key level. All right. So if you want to, I can update this a little bit more often in the next coming in the coming days. Let me know if you'd be interested in that. But for now, this is my take on 1inch. So thank you for watching. Take care and bye.